Warning, the following broadcast, starring 2 of the 5 more uneducated members of the mediocre chart racing pop rock band Massive Wagons, may contain swearing. We apologise if it causes offence. All opinions are our own.
There we are.
Here we go.
So, fucking, welcome to the laugh dome. It's a laugh a second here
It's
today.
a misery fest,
let
is
me
what
tell
it
you.
is.
Eh?
We just spent the last hour moaning.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, we should have filmed it, really, because that'd have been...
Yeah, well...
That's what this is about, really, isn't it?
Yeah. We could have put our lives... This week, it's our lives. Living on Earth.
We're triggered by...
Fucking
pretty
hell.
much everything. Just, yeah, what is it? Tax, MLTs...
Tax bill, cars, mortgage increases.
Yeah.
And then all the other general shit. Fuel, gas, electric, food.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Terrible. I mean...
Honest to God.
We're in the UK. If you're listening to this outside of the UK, I'm sure it's similar, but I believe it's particularly bad in the UK at the minute in terms of...
It's run by absolute dickhead,
cost of living, the cost of living crisis. It's just awful. It's just been a series of absolute gangfuck disasters.
How anybody can take the people that run this country, look at them with a straight face and go, they've got some good ideas.
They're doing a good job. They're doing their best.
They're trying.
They're
That's
doing
the
their
new one.
best.
That's one, isn't it? I get sick of hearing that. What about Boris? What was it? Well, would you have done a better job? No, because it's not my job. He's trying. He was trying. Well, that's not good enough because it's his job.
Do people
he tried putting that fire out. He's a fireman.
Do people then? Yeah. Do people apply that logic to footballers that aren't doing well? The football team, like,
exactly.
they're doing the best.
They're doing the best.
I've never heard that before.
They get paid a fortune. They're doing the best. They're at the bottom of the league, though. Yeah, but they're doing the best.
No, it's
not good enough, is it?
pretty left, right, centre, wherever you stand on the political spectrum. It is pretty hard to defend the current UK government at the moment. They're absolutely just appalling. So trying to stay impartial, but there we go.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard. You just want to smash everything up.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, on that note, we're both in pretty bad moods today, to be honest. So we're going to go with two of my. I'm bringing it all down. I'm going to 2 of my ideas because I'm in a bad mood. I don't really care
so
what anyone thinks.
these are the things that are triggering you currently.
Well, trigger me most of the time, really.
Right, cool.
And it's pretty. The first one's pretty. I think it's pretty apt for this time of year, really. We're supposed to be happy, aren't we? It's Christmas time, isn't it? It's supposed to be pleased. Cards, birthday cards, Christmas, Valentine's, Easter cards, greetings cards.
Greetings cards.
Cards.
Yes, I all right, cool. Yeah, I'd agree. I think they're pretty pointless by and large. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. First reason. Really, honestly, and truthfully, does anyone in the whole world actually genuinely say the words, "Oh, how lovely! Sue has sent me a birthday card. I'm so happy and grateful. What an amazing thing to do." No, they don't.
I don't know any Sues.
I only know one Sue. And I don't think she's ever sent me a card, so
No.
I'm talking a lot of shit.
I do.
Have you ever got a card off anyone? Have you ever got a card off anyone and go, oh, because you get them all the time. It's not like it's a surprise, is it?
I think, you know what? I think...
I've heard from her for 10 years. That's lovely. That might be the case. But it's like, no, she sent me one 3 weeks ago for Valentine's. No, she's not Valentine's Day. She's listening.
Sometimes we get a card, right, just to use an example. I'm being devil's advocate here, but because I generally agree with you that 99% of the time they're absolutely a waste of time.
In the age of social media, we can...
But do you remember when we did that... do you remember when we did the in-store but in Birmingham?
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, no, I'm going to make you feel terrible.
You are, aren't you? You are going to... Yeah, well, I am a massive hypocrite when it comes to that.
No, but I'm saying I agree with you 99% of the time, but sometimes...
That was lovely.
It's the gesture and the thought. So we did this in-store acoustic for our latest album, Triggered, got number 6 in the UK charts. And we did...
Not many shouting if it's a fuck all.
No, apparently not. And we did... So on the release week or before the release week, we went around and played in HMVs, independent record stores, just played some acoustic songs. And this one, anyway, there was...
Birmingham, wasn't it?
Birmingham.
11,
and there was
people.
Yeah, to be honest, it wasn't a great one, to be honest. But there was a lad there, and bless him, he comes to all of them, and he comes to
all the shop know him, don't they? Like?
They all know him, and he's a real sweet guy. And he came and he watches anyone who's, whether he knows them or not, and I don't think he really knew who we were.
No, he didn't know. But
did his research.
I think he had some mental health.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
issues, it was like a local lad who lived in there, didn't he? He loved it. Like,
yeah, he had a belt on, and he had all of the like the little sort of trolls. They
Yeah,
weren't
that's it, yeah,
trolls,
key
but
rings,
like
yeah.
keyring sort of things around him. And he got us a card.
He did, yeah.
And
It's in the office. It's on the side in the
anyway.
office. That is.
And that was sweet. It's like,
He just came out with it, didn't he? He just bought us this card, and he said, "That's for you." I was like, "What's this, mate?" And he was like, and I read it, and he went, 2 massive wagons. Best of luck with your release. I think you are great. Lots of love from Dave or John or whatever he was called. I was like, wow, that is lovely.
Yeah,
what a lovely
yeah.
guy. Didn't I? You just did it out of the blue, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I
So
feel
they
like
can-
a wanker now, to be honest.
No,
I'd forgotten about that.
no, but it's a way of saying something specific.
Yeah. that was
Rather
lovely.
than an obligation, which I think it is most of the time, like for your birthday or someone's birthday. Oh, bloody hell, it's like such and such's
I just
birthday.
can't get my card.
Gotta get them. I've got to get them a card, and I've got to take it round, post it through the door.
Yeah.
They open it. It sits on the mantelpiece for 2 days. Then it goes in the bin.
Goes in the fucking bin, yeah. And it's just like, it's just a waste of time. Yeah, yeah. From that guy's point of view, that was lovely. That was a lovely thing to do. But yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, the on the wider thing, the sort of, you feel obliged to do it, don't you? And you end up with fucking thousands of them. The postage and the fuel to deliver them all and all
Yeah.
that. And it's just like, I'd be happy if I never got another card as long as I lived.
Well, that's it. It's the receiver that
Here we go.
it's the receiver
Steady on.
their opinion on it is going to differ. I'd be perfectly happy to go, no one ever get me a card ever
Yeah.
again, and that's fine. That's cool. But there will be some people out there that do like getting a card off certain people. Maybe they've got this
I
distance.
think it's nice.
you know.
I think it is. I genuinely think it's lovely as well at school. Lila's, my little girl, is 6, and everyone in their class is genuinely buzzing about giving each other cards. That's nice. She sat and wrote a classroom full of cards, 2.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did, yeah. Well, they were all doing it as well. She got about
Right.
a load off her mates, and obviously the parents are all going, "Do you want to write some cards?" I go, yeah, I want to write cards for my friends. And that's
right.
nice. That's nice, isn't it? But
Phoebe does not have that.
does she not?
No, she comes back with them, and
Brilliant.
I'm thinking like, God, Phoebe, do you not want to write some cards to your friends? Nah, not really.
She sounds like me.
Yeah,
No, it can't be asked.
but
Oh, fucking brilliant.
But there are 2 types of kid, aren't they? That that do like it. And
Oh,
not-
she
not
loves
like
it,
that
I imagine.
feeling. That's good.
Yeah. Well, the second reason was completely utter waste of paper, time, and money.
The paper thing is real. Like
Yeah.
I know you recycle it all now, but still.
But if you didn't have them, you don't have to recycle.
I
would
do.
you?
Do you know? I feel like that when I'm bunching up all the cards.
When you're throwing tenners on fire to keep warm.
Yeah. Excuse me. Throwing the cards away, and you got a big armful of them, and you're going out to the recycling bin, and you're just
I
thinking,
feel terrible. Yeah. It's just
looking at the teddy faces on the front of the card, a dog or something.
and then it's like you catch sight of the writing from Grandma
Yeah,
Joan, and you think, oh, this might be Grandma Joan's last Christmas. Maybe I should keep that card.
Oh God!
And then you think, no, I'll throw it in bin.
But there was a time when, like, in the early days of my relationship, when in the attic we've got plastic boxes full of old cards.
Yeah.
we got in the first Valentine's Day, all that soppy crap.
Yeah.
Um,
The older you get, the more ruthless you get, don't you? It's like, you scoop all the cards up and you think, you feel bad because somebody spent money on it, somebody's took the time to write it, it's a nice message and it's gone in the post and it's the thought, and you think, surely something that nice, you can't just throw it in the bin. That's what I mean, the effort outweighs the appreciation.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
exactly.
And it's like, I feel
Yeah.
bad for them. You keep them for a few weeks, you think, no, I'll keep all the cards, put them in a drawer, and then 6 months down the line when you're clearing the drawers, like, you got no room for your fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever else you've bought.
It's
Nintendo
interest-
Switch games. The cards are going in the bin.
It's interesting to see the evolution of the Valentine's messages, though. In the first year, it's, poetry and, I compare thee to a summer's day. Then the last one, it's like, regards. Adam.
Yeah.
All the best, Adam.
Or just your name.
Just Adam.
Yeah, fucking hell.
No
yeah.
kisses.
Yeah. It's funny, that.
Yeah. Yours sincerely,
Yeah.
Adam.
The guy you live with.
The guy, yeah.
Me.
The guy whose life you've ruined. No, I won't say that.
And then the other one is, it's a bit of a different reason, to be honest. And I remember when I was I think maybe this is that soppy youth woke culture. I don't know, I'm only joking.
Go on then.
But I remember when I was a kid, like, my parents, like, my dad especially, loves a funny card.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a card that's made me laugh since about 1985. It's a soppy old tradition that he's been in. But funny cards, they just don't get funny cards anymore. You used to get funny cards.
No.
I'm sure back in like the 80s, there'd be funny jokes, but I think a lot of it has to be torn down.
It has been toned down, hasn't it? And it's all like...
Or maybe I just don't find them funny anymore. Maybe
time for wine. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. All that white trash kind of...
Just the jokes in them are so unimaginative. I know my dad likes a funny card, and I do try and buy him a funny card, something, but there just is none. I just don't find funny cards
Someone
anymore.
like Bernard Manning type...
I don't know about that, but I likes the traditional joke, really.
I know what you mean.
He's an old school guy.
Yeah, but
even so, they're like, I don't know.
lame jokes.
Lame, aren't they?
Yeah, there's lame, and then there's funny lame.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there is funny lame.
There's crap dad jokes which are funny, and then there's just lame jokes.
Well, you've got people like, I'm not saying you should go into making cards, but you've got people like Harry Hill. He doesn't swear and he's not gratuitous, but the guy is funny.
Yeah.
There are comedians and there is a way to be funny without being over the top, but they're just lazy, aren't these card companies? I'm sure
they need Harry Hill. Get
Harry
Clinton
Hill.
cards.
You know what I mean? Though.
Get Harry Hill. Does anyone still go in Clinton cards? That's another thing. Like since
He's one in town, isn't he?
yeah, but since the other one is there, what's it called?
Card Factory.
Card Factory. Why on earth?
No more, don't we?
Why on earth would you go to Clinton cards?
It was expensive.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yeah. Fair enough. The cards are a little. They might have a bit of gold inlay.
I got fucking Asda.
They might have a. The message might be a little bit more sincere.
Nobody gives a shit.
But no one cares, do they?
Because he goes, that's nice. Bin. And you go like this. You get it. You open it up from your nan, and you go.
Yeah, shake.
There's no money in it.
Shake the dandruff out.
Shake the dandruff. That's it. Anyway, but what do you reckon then? Cards. Greetings cards. I mean, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Greetings cards. I'm trying to think of any more points to make, really.
That's all I've got, really, on greetings cards. Three. It was right when we were going back to doing 3 points. Really.
I think Christmas are they're even more. I keep forgetting that Christmas cards aren't for Christmas Day. People are giving me Christmas cards now, and I'm thinking, shit, I need to be giving some Christmas cards out.
I haven't written one Christmas card this year.
No, I haven't.
I've written one to Terry, and I've written one to Terry from Lila. No, Lila wrote that.
Do they have it
right now? What?
Do they have them cards?
Yeah, I gave Terry yours today.
Right. I said, this is it. I'm like, to me, it's always been like a Christmas Day thing.
Has it?
Well, yeah. Maybe not, or maybe it's just me in my head.
I don't know, really. Just because I used to give them... Maybe it's just because I used to get them from... When I was at school, I used to get them from everybody, all in sundry. When I was a kid, you get bloody hundreds of the damn things. And they're always from people at school, so you get them before Christmas. So it was just as a nice thing to leading up to Christmas. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are on it, to be honest. I imagine on Christmas Day, though, they get even more ignored. Who the fucking hell wants a Christmas card when you got a scale electric to play with?
Yeah, scale electric. Back in 1985 again.
Yeah, you'd love a scale electric now. Don't fucking lie.
I had a scale electric. I loved them. I had a Formula 1 scale electric, and I got it in 1998. It was when Mickey Hakkinen won, and I had a Ferrari.
Yeah.
It was when there were V10s. And the scale electric cars weren't V10s, obviously, but that would have been amazing. Electric. And you know what? It genuinely was one of the best presents.
And you look back now, and they're fucking awesome. Look at scale electric. They're such you don't appreciate as a kid what cool models they are and how great they are.
Do you know what I liked about it? About scale electric, it was that you couldn't just squeeze and it would
stay on.
You had to drive, well, in ever fashion, but there was a skill in it.
Yeah,
you had to
slow down and
the trigger. It was a weighted process.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, amazing, aren't they?
And now they just wouldn't trust you to do that. They'd be like, no, kids just want to go fast.
Fast as they want.
Just push a button down and it'll zoom around.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if the dream for any guy is to have a house with enough rooms in it, so you could have your own train set or scale electric room in it.
Train sets, yeah.
Your train set room. I'd love a scale electric room. So I could put a scale electric in. That'd be amazing. And build it up,
Do you know what? I think in this day and age, I'd probably prefer a train.
Would you?
I'd probably
train set?
Like a to scale train. Train thing. Yeah. And really got
fucking old divert away.
Really got to town on it.
Really dorky, real nerd diverted out here, aren't we?
Little farmer in the field,
Okay, no, that's it.
Hey, I don't know. It's only like an old man version of Warhammer, isn't it?
Yeah. Warhammer. Bloody hell.
Hey, I tell you what, get some Warhammer stocks in now because that's gonna go up big time. Henry Cavill's just signed up to do a Warhammer series on Amazon. Yeah,
Ah, there
and
you
he's
go.
producing it and all
Right,
that.
okay.
Because he's like king nerd, isn't he? So
Yeah. We were on about him the other day, weren't we? Makes
Where?
you fucking sick, doesn't he? He's just he's
Cavill.
so nice. He's such a... No, I don't mean in a bad way. I think he's amazing. I think he's a great bloke. I love him. I think he's ace.
it's impossible not to like
Yeah,
him.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he makes you sick in a sort of
You want him to slip up in some way or another.
So good looking, buff, nice. I know, yeah.
And he's like he's humble. And,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a bloke.
He just, yeah. I want to be his friend.
What a bloke.
What a guy. What a guy. I think we need a picture of Henry
We
Cavill.
do
on
need
this
a picture
TV.
of Henry. We'll probably get more women watching anyway if we had a picture of Henry Cavill. He's some bloke, isn't he? He's stopped doing Superman now, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's brilliant. Oh yeah, well he was binned, wasn't he?
So, we're talking about Henry Cavill. I've cheered up a bit.
Yeah.
I've forgotten about my 900 quid mortgage.
As long as he's doing well.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good old Cavill. Should we go with another one then, quickly?
Go on then. Let's try and
Go on,
squeeze, squeeze another
let's
one
ruin
out.
someone else's day. We could go. If we've got two here, we can either go for riding horses down busy roads, or those bikes people ride that are led down.
I don't know enough or have experienced those bikes that are led down.
You know the ones I mean, don't you?
I do, but how prevalent are they? I mean, that's like your local weirdo, innit?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, should we go down riding horses down busy roads
Yeah,
then?
go for that then.
All right, here we go. This is going to upset a few people. And don't get me wrong, it's not riding horses, because I think you should have the right to do whatever you want. You ride your horse wherever you want, and do whatever you want, within the rules, it's fine. But two words, death wish, and nutter car drivers.
Well, it's funny you say that. This very morning, coming over a bridge over where I live in Millhead,
yeah.
a horse was coming over.
They jump everywhere.
And it nearly like
Bit the
killed
dust.
the rider because there was a hobgoblin truck coming the other way.
Was there?
Yeah, and it come around the corner and this horse did not bloody like it. It was coming down the hill like from Wharton.
Yeah, all right.
Like, the hobgoblin.
Over
beer.
Millhead Bridge?
Yeah, like this horse did not like this truck. And I just saw it. I was walking over to the garage to pick my car up.
Yeah.
It's a super expensive MOT.
Terrifying though, isn't it?
But yeah, this woman did not look in control of that horse.
Two words, death wish, not car drivers, and someone riding what is essentially a giant dog down a busy road equals disaster. It's it's all disaster waiting to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I mean, riding them through fields, riding them on paths and bridle ways. But there is a few people around here. When I lived in Carnforth in Millhead, yeah, you'd come out of work and drive up Carnforth at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. There'd be some young lass riding a horse up the middle of town in rush hour traffic. You're thinking, I know you should be able to ride whenever you want, do what you want, and car drivers should respect you, but they fucking don't. A bit of common sense. Something's bad's going to happen to you.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, if I wouldn't enjoy that. I think I'd enjoy riding horses, but I wouldn't enjoy riding a horse, and it's similar to cycling, road cycling. I'm just looking at the way they get tread on the road and forever getting overtaken, narrow margins, and it's dangerous. And I just feel like, why are you doing that? I wouldn't be enjoying that. If
Common sense, innit?
If I could go down a bridleway or down the canal or whatever, wherever else you want to leave your giant mounds of horse shit, then I think I'd prefer to do that. I just think you can't be enjoying this.
It's like saying I should be able to walk through that park in London at night. I should be able to. Yeah, but you're going to get stabbed.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Yeah, but I should be able to. I'm going to. I should be able to. Yeah, but but don't.
No.
I just see it quite a bit, and I'm not a horse rider, so what do I know? I don't know, I'm an expert on it.
No, yeah, but there is a kind of horse riders, they get the back up, don't they?
I'll tell you what, I was once in my wagon, and I drove an 8-wheeler tipper, and I was in over Keller up here, and I was always very courteous to horse riders and horses. Like, I'm totally aware of it. So I'd stop. Though I'd seen this bloke riding this horse down the road towards me, and I stopped my wagon, turned it off, like let it go. I thought it was only a narrow road, and this bloke was riding this horse, and it turned completely sideways, and it was going absolutely bananas, and it was just running down the road like sideways, and he was panicking. And there's a woman with him, and it was a racehorse, a thoroughbred racehorse,
right.
And he'd had this horse, he'd retired or something, had it in this field, and I was thinking, you fucking hell, you maniac! I think he was only taking it from the field to the farm, and it was just a bad luck that I thought, how fucking unpredictable! It just looked terrifying thing it was. Looked like it was going to kick him off at any minute, like.
Yeah, and for such big animals,
yeah,
they're like the small. A carrier bag. He hates carrier bags. He doesn't like milk bottles.
Yeah.
That'll cause him to absolutely flip out. You think,
Yeah.
God, it's pathetic animals, and they get like an abscess in the hoof or whatever, and that's
She's just had a horse for a while, didn't she?
Yeah, so I've got some experience with horses, like, and I know.
An ex-girlfriend of mine had big teeth. That's about as close as I've fucking.
Oh,
I've got big. That's about as close as I've got. I'm not hung like a horse.
yeah, that's
That's the obvious joke, isn't it?
Aye, no, they're like, for such big, strong animals, they're quite fickle.
They terrify me. I can't. Yeah, I think they're just dead unpredictable. Like,
and damn tasty.
good in a lasagna. That was a thing a few years ago, wasn't it? The old Irish.
Oh, it was Findus, wasn't it?
Was it Findus?
In Tesco, yeah.
The old horse lasagnas. That vanished quickly, didn't it? We're probably still eating them.
Horse lasagnas. God. I think in Germany it's a much more sort of accepted thing,
Horse meat.
If you want to,
and France, isn't it? France. They call it
they?
cheval.
I'm pretty sure they'll eat out.
Well, the French isn't
cheval,
very good. Cheval. Oh, there you go. And obviously the second one, you covered it really. It was sooner or later your giant dog's going to kick you off and go mental. And if that goes in, well, then arsehole car drivers should go in the bin too, really, because that's the reason, isn't it?
Yeah.
And also horse shit on the road. Horse shit, much like dog shit, but bigger, less offensive.
Don't see him walking around with a big shovel.
You do get
a bin bag.
You do get them. You do get the bags, don't you? I think. Do you get like you do see some horses. They have like a strap where it catches the horse shit,
like a nappy,
like a big nappy. I'm
like
sure. Tell me I'm wrong here.
I've never seen that.
Have you not?
No.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
God, imagine emptying that at the end of a bloody.
But it's just hay, though, isn't it? They don't eat. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
as offensive.
It's not very offensive.
I mean, dogs eat their own shit, for crying out loud, don't they? Anything. Isn't it? It's like, what can I eat?
Horsey types generally love a bit of horse shit, don't they?
Motorbike riders don't.
They're
like
picking
it
it up with their hands and they're like, rubbing it and like
rubbing it on the teeth like it's flipping speed.
Giving it a good old sniff.
Right.
Oh, get fresh that. Oh yeah, what do you reckon? Oh yeah, I'll play that.
Oh dear, but motorbike riders don't like horse shit. I think you know that.
No, it's dangerous, isn't it? Yeah.
It's dangerous, yeah, especially on country lanes as well. Yeah. I think it's pretty irresponsible. I mean, it's irresponsible. I'm on your own behalf. I think riding down busy main roads in rush hour traffic in a bloody horse, but horse shit. That's pretty fucking irresponsible. I think that's pretty fucking bad.
Yep. Yeah, well,
But I'm not picking a fight here with horse owners because there's a lot of them out there.
I remember once we went on a bit of a kind of trail thing on a holiday, and we all got put on horses, and my dad, it all went really well, and then we got back to the stables, and the horse that my dad was on. So yeah, I know.
Back to the stables.
I know. Got back to the stables, yeah, and it's not that posh.
It sounded posh.
So fancy stables, eh?
The stables.
The stables.
Yeah, go on.
And this horse that my dad was on bolted into the. Not that way.
You're joking.
You know what I mean.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on. Go on.
Not in that way. Ran very quickly into the stables with my dad still on it, and they weren't high. Like the doorway wasn't high enough.
No way.
So it was.
No way.
It was that,
Really?
The horse went in. My dad didn't go in, and he come off, and his leg was stuck in the stirrup, and he was dragged around. It was like proper Laurel and Hardy, except he really hurt his leg.
Jesus.
And you could tell the people who ran this like holiday trip out,
They thought they would end up in prison here.
Yeah, well, they thought you could definitely see him getting a bit, like, oh my god,
Oh dear.
Threats.
Rupert's run away with another one.
This is going to cost a bob or two. I could guarantee that horse was dead by the time we.
It's glue.
By the time we left that
down
night.
the mines.
No,
but mate, I don't know if you remember. Have you ever seen the old Three Musketeers films?
Yes.
There's got Three Musketeers guys. I think from like the 80s. They're great films. They are. And there was a British guy in it, a British comedian, and he was like a little fat ugly fella. He used to do that all the time, and he played like the one of the
D'Artagnan.
He played an associate of the Three Musketeers. He was like a comedic character, but he was a big actor at the time, and I can't remember his name. But that was his last movie, and he was killed on the movie. That set,
really,
the same thing on a horse. He was
Bloody
riding
hell.
a horse,
Right.
and the horse bolted. And he drowned. No, it's a tree. It's a tree and took him off. Killed him, yeah.
Should have been doing that with it.
No, it should have been anywhere near that horse.
Reminds me of a video I was once sent about 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah. On VHS.
Oh, dear.
I'll find his name. I can't remember his name. Somebody will know. Somebody will know. It's a famous actor he was.
Yeah, they're dangerous animals.
Terrifying things.
I mean, and they're expensive. But anyway, back to the point. Riding them down busy roads. Yeah, it's just if there's no way of avoiding it, then I guess you have to do it.
I can't help but think some horse owners do it on purpose to prove a point. I just think it's a bit unnecessarily dangerous for more than one person. It's a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right in the way that you can do it, but don't be surprised when you get nothing but aggro for it.
Yeah. It's just dangerous, isn't it? Anyway, I mean, it's made me feel better about my mortgage. Anyway, you can laugh at me all you want if you. Car's just cost me about £600, so it's all right.
If you're listening to this while horse riding,
bloody mortgage, horse pocket change to me. You want to try owning a horse? Oh, it's real money. Yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway. Right, we'll probably give next week a miss because of
being caught.
Christmas and all that gubbins. We're going to be spreading good cheer around.
Of course we are.
So there'll be no podcast next week, but I hope. I mean, we kind of do. We've done this for a few months now, and we hope if those of you that do watch or listen, I hope you like it. If you haven't already, do subscribe and follow or whatever you're doing on whatever you need to do on your podcast.
Jobber.
Platform of choice. But we thank you for listening. Yeah, I
really appreciate it. It's been a great start to this run of podcasts and what we're doing. I know you like
series.
It.
It's just a bit of fun. But if you do like it, please let us know because it's nice to know that people do
listen.
Do listen, yeah. And also send your suggestions in. What triggers you?
Yeah, because if I keep having to come up with them, we're going to probably end up beaten up or in jail.
Yeah, we're just going to whinge about the same things over and over. So
yeah. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Have a good one. Have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yeah. And join us again in January for
more hilarity,
more whinging.
More whinging. Cheers, guys.
See you later.